So the next step of our tutorial was to do this baby dress. Now there's quite a number of pieces that are going to have to be joined in order to make this, because obviously we only had small pieces left over. Now I'm just going to give you a description of all the pieces that I've combined. This was the piece that was left over from the side or the back side of the dress, and I've just basically cut this out into an 8" by the length that I required. This was the border that I'd taken off, and I'm going to combine that onto this to make it into one piece. On the other side I'm going to combine, this wasn't long enough, this was the piece that was left over from the hem, and I'm going to combine through a little seam there just to combine the two because it wasn't long enough, and then attach that to that. So on the one side it has the large floral, on the other side it has the smaller floral. So this is part of the frock, which is this piece of the frock, and then we're going to have the plain of the chicken for that portion of the frock. So it's quite a few different combinations that we're combining, and I'm going to show you the top bit, what I've done with that. Now these were pieces that had come out from the leftover the sleeve. These are the predominant pink pieces, and again it's not big enough, so what I've done is I've taken a little piece, I'm going to do a little seam there to make it into one, do a little seam there to make that into one, and then I've just cut like a half, you know, like a V, but then going on up to the end. So when I've attached all these press skate, I'm going to cut an identical one of this in this fabric, and this is the one that's going to go on the opposite side, and then this is also the one that's going to be on the back of the dress. So that's the next step. Okay, it's going to be sleeveless, and then for the hem I'm going to use this, and I'm going to get the pink colour baubles to finish it off on the hem, or I may just use like a silk trim to finish it off, and then I'm going to make it sleeveless, and perhaps make like a little undershirt with it so that she can wear that underneath, and then just the dress, sleeveless dress on top. Okay, so that's, I'm going to combine all the pieces and then hopefully go through with it again. So you've got an idea of the kind of pieces that were, you know, these were the junk pieces, the leftover pieces, and we only want these pieces to be like the emphasis of the dress. Because it's nice bright colours, you do require a fair bit of fabric for the rest of the making of this dress. Now I just happen to have this cotton, and if you didn't have this, then you could use plain, any colours of the plain, and it would be equally fine. They're easily enough to obtain, any linen or like a lawn type of fabric, and you know, give the brightness of the outfit from the leftovers of your dress.